This is the VOA Special English Education Report. The number of international students at colleges and universities in the United States has increased for the 5th year. The Institute of International Education in New York released its annual Open Doors report this week. It says a record high of more than 720,000 students from other countries studied in America during the last academic year. The number was 5% higher than the year before, and almost 1/3 higher than 10 years ago. There were big increases from China, Saudi Arabia, Vietnam, Iran, and Venezuela. Almost 22% of international students were Chinese, with increases especially at the undergraduate level. Together, almost half of all international students came from China, India, and South Korea. Peggy Blumenthal at the Institute says Chinese students are now studying throughout the United States.
10, 20 years ago, students from China only knew of a handful of U.S. institutions, but now they are enrolling in our community colleges, in our small liberal arts institutions, in the research universities, really spread across the country.
Ms. Blumenthal suggests one reason for the increase is a lack of space in Chinese colleges for everyone who wants an education. She says students and their parents are also looking for a different educational experience. More international students study in California than any other state, followed by New York, Texas, Massachusetts, and Illinois. For the 10th year in a row, the University of Southern California in Los Angeles led the country with more than 8,600 foreign students. The most popular area of study for international students is business and management, followed by engineering. Some schools are making special efforts to welcome students from other cultures. Workers greet students in different languages at a dining hall that the University of California, Los Angeles spent $5 million to modernize. Peter Angelis is an assistant vice-chancellor at UCLA.
We conduct a survey annually to find out what our students like and don't like about residing on campus. And consistently through these surveys, we've heard over and over again that cuisines from the various regions of Asia are our students' first preferred choice for food. In fact, Japanese food is their top choice overall. On top of this, we recognize here at UCLA that we have a large Asian student population here on campus. Roughly 40% of our undergrad students are from families with roots to countries throughout Asia. The best way to celebrate this cultural diversity is through cuisine and through food.
The Open Doors report says about 45% of international students in the United States are women. Almost 2/3 of all foreign students receive the majority of their funding from personal and family sources. The report is published in partnership with the State Department. You can find a link to the full report at voaspecialenglish.com. And that's the VOA Special English Education Report. I'm Christopher Cruz.